Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. And let's address the elephant in the room or the lack of hair on my head. Yes, I gave myself another cut. I have been cutting my own hair since the pandemic. So during the pandemic, my hair was almost down to my waist and I wore it back. I do not like hair on my neck. I don't like it touching my face. So I always would wear it back. And then it was colored because gray. So during the pandemic, I'd always wanted to shave my head to see what color my hair actually is because coloring since I was in my 30s, to cover up some gray. I wanted to see what the color was and like just get it off my head, start fresh, see what the color was, the texture was, and there we go. So I shaved my head. I finally did it. Pandemic, we're locked down, and found out my natural color is now gray. It is all gray. Now listen, if you are rocking the gray, you go. It looks so good on so many people. I don't like it on me. I'm not ready for the gray, okay? I'm just not. So it's shaved. It's clearly gray. It starts graying out. If I went out, I'd wear a cap or something. And then I actually did it later on during the pandemic again. I shaved it off again. I don't even know why. Just because it felt so good. I love how it feels. I hate how it looks. So I don't like how it looks at all. I don't like how I look with no hair or super short, but it feels amazing. And it immediately stopped my chronic headaches. All that hair, all those years was pulling on my head and my neck and giving me headaches. So no headaches. So obviously easy to wash and maintain. Don't love how it looks, but love how it feels. So we got to take our wins. Anyway, so a few weeks ago, it was getting really long in the back and I couldn't find my hair clippers. I had 2 sets of clippers because I started shaving my dad's head again during the pandemic, but it was also then just so easy for him and he loved it. So he couldn't get out to go to the barber, but then it was just easier. So I was shaving his head. So I had 2 different kinds of clippers. One when I was kind of giving him more of just like a buzz cut, and then another when to help like trim him up and stuff. So one was like a close shave and the other had the attachments. I can't find the one with the attachments because I started then using the ones with the attachments to trim my own hair. And I couldn't find it. Well, I have hair cutting combs that cut the hair. And I was trying to do that and I butchered myself. Or my hair to say. It was like nothing on the top, still long in the back. It was a mullet gone wrong. Okay? So I had to order another of the things. So it fits here. And it comes with attachments that are like 1 inch or shorter. And I already had some that were longer, but because my hair was so messed up from the butchering I did with the hair cutting comb, they weren't working. So I had to get a shorter attachment out. I think it was like the 1 inch to even everything out again. So yes, this is where we are. Yeah, it doesn't look good, but it is what it is. I love how it feels. Okay, I love how it feels, and that's all that cares. Anyway, it's Saturday. No, it's not. It's Sunday. All morning I've been like, it's Saturday. And then I'm like, oh, it's Sunday. Women's gymnastics on tonight for me. But I think this video will go up Friday. I'm riled up, as you can tell. Anyway, I already know the results. It's women's qualification day. So I already know the results. But of course I'll watch it in prime time. It was on early this morning. Like listen, I love myself some women's gymnastics. But I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. to see Simone. Love you, Simone, but 5 a.m. no. You'll be on in prime time. And poor Jade Carey's sick, and she went out there and did her 2 events, and oh, poor girl. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing tonight. But over the last couple days, I've been doing a lot of work around the house, getting the last of the stuff from my garage. If you know, I did a big auction buy, it's been a couple weeks now, of stuff to resell both on eBay and in my vintage booth, and some things go to the consignment store. And I have been trying to get all of that stuff in the house. There's still a tote of like McDonald's-y toys and stuff out there, and then some larger wood pieces. But all of the ceramics, all that stuff is now in. That was the last of it. I brought in all the books and anything paper, toys, that kind of stuff in. So all day yesterday, I brought in the rest of the ceramics to get those all cleaned and make a decision. Booth, eBay. And I've also been working on the 2nd bedroom, kind of finally getting that put together. So just a lot of finally getting things where they are. It's hard when you resell because stuff's always coming in. So just when you get everything all clean and tidy and organized, boom, there's more stuff. But starting in August, I really need to hunker down and work on my 2025 books. So Beginner's Guide to Selling on eBay, Beginner's Guide to Amazon KDP. I need to completely rewrite those books. I need to put together the reseller planner and accounting ledger. And I've decided I should get 3 children's books out. Halloween, a Thanksgiving, and a Christmas. I would like all of that done by October. So we need to start in August and September. So I've got 2 months to basically put up 6 books. But it's okay. We will get it done. Every year this comes around with me needing to do updates on the books. So yeah, I can get it done. It will be the type of work where I just will need to sit at the computer and focus. And like literally if I do 1 chapter a day, that's plenty of time and I can do that. It's just the focus and I have a hard time focusing. I get so bored. I'll start and like, yeah, here we go. Paragraph 1. And this is how I do it. I start at the top and I start reading it aloud because that's the best way you catch mistakes. New information needs to be added, all the things. So I start reading it out loud. Paragraph 1. Okay, paragraph 2. Oh God, I'm starting to get bored. Paragraph 3. Oh my God, I need a break. So, but that's what I'm going to start to do next week. But I'll show you a little bit of the, what I'm now calling the second bedroom. It used to be my office and how it is looking so much better now with all of the reorganizing I've been doing. Of course the dogs have started to bark. Why? I don't know. Anyway, so I've got my dad's furniture in here. Obviously I don't have a bed. I'll get a bed later. Couple of these storage drawer unit things. I used to have 3. One of them busted. I got them at Sam's Club years ago. So like when you come in here, you're like, okay, this is looking a lot better. And then we come over here, okay? So I have the doll houses up here. Obviously you can see they're doll houses. I need to work on those. I just liked them better in here. I did a little reorganizing in the living room too, just to make it more open. The end tables I had out there were really blocking things with my new giant couch. And then here I have cart. This is stuff to either put on eBay or in the booth, although most of this is for my booth. Some more stuff for booth. Obviously salt and pepper shakers, a tote to take to the consignment store. So kind of this is the overflow reselling out of the way. Look at all those puzzles. I want to start doing puzzles again. I have so many. Of course, then I did them on that table. Now that's doll houses. Anywho, so this is a nice like overflow area. In the closet, I've got cleaning supplies and like the toys I have for when the grandkids come. Hi, Teddy. Teddy's like, look at this big room, guys. I come in here and I can dance and I can put on a show. Teddy, look at Mama. He's so cute. Hi. And then in here we have my office. So this is, I've got doggy supplies in there. I've got hats and gloves for winter. I've got some office stuff. That's the bathroom or one of the bathrooms. There's 2 bathrooms. This is still kind of a mess. These are the collectibles I thought I might keep. So for now, it's still not what I want it to be, but I honestly kind of forgot about it. And then here I can take photos of eBay items with the light box. My desk set up. Here's the other bookcase that is, like, this is the stuff. That's my dad and mom's will and birth certificate and my old will. Like that, there's the flag they gave us for my dad's funeral. And then this is, I love this. My favorite thing, the organization of the Swiffer products. The Swiffer, the new mop, this one, which is great, but the pads and the refills are expensive. They're now selling the box of them at Sam's Club. So if you're a Sam's Club member, you can now get the new Swiffer Wet Jet refills so much cheaper. And then the dry dust stuff is in there. This I'll probably put away somewhere else eventually. But like if I had people over, this is still, they could come in here and they walk by it, not be like, oh my God, what's going on there? Or I could just shut the doors. We're down in the reselling room and I had a sale. I have 2 of these. They are Reno mugs. One of them sold for $6.99. I had them at $9.99 and then I sent an offer. In general, you know, this type of stuff, I don't even know where I got this. But I had taken it down to my booth originally, not expecting it to sell there, and it didn't. So I brought it home and put it on eBay. Normally I don't list things anymore for $10 in general, maybe some like little random thing like light bulbs or something I might, but like this type of thing. But I know I had somebody ask about them, so I did put them up on eBay. So this one sold $6.99 with the buyer paying shipping. It has been absolutely dead in my beauty store, so I'm grateful for anything that comes through because it kind of jiggle. And if you do see, I am running a 30% off sale on a lot of things, but if I don't have a sale on something and you watch it, I will send out offers quite frequently. So if you see something in my store, you're interested, but you don't like the price, you can watch it. Now, I can't promise you that it'll still be there when I send the offer. I try to do it regularly, but I don't have best offer on. I don't like that option, but I will send offers to watchers. The big thing of what I've been doing over the last day or two now is cleaning all of the rest of the porcelain stuff that I got in that big auction haul. So a lot of salt and pepper shakers. This is the last of it. Most of this is made in Japan, little smalls. Misty really wants me to get on Vamp, which I would like to do and do some live sales, but I just don't think I can do it right now. I've got to focus on my books. And if I spend too much time focused on reselling, I'm going to get way stressed out and overwhelmed. So it's just this hard time of the year for me when I, again, need to kind of switch focus. But I'm going to do onboarding. I hadn't done the onboarding even. And at least like get ready. Because she says all this little animal figurines and stuff that she does well with those. People like them. And I do too. I was just thinking a lot of this stuff could also be for my booth. I can use the little smalls to fill in places. Look how cute. But, you know, then there could be some that this is Taiwan. I don't know. I just don't want to list a bunch of little bitty things on eBay. It's just easier for the booth or... if I were to eventually do live sales, you know, do like pick, you know, buyer's choice. I love this. It's super cute. And then of course these are for the booth for sure. Anyway, this is Napco, but it's like a planter. But yeah, this is the last of it. Everything else is clean. And then they're in tote. Actually, I think I got almost all of the salt and pepper shakers and ceramics in one tote, and they're in my office so I can pull from them as I'm going and, you know, then make the decision. Okay, is this eBay or is it booth? eBay, booth. Or if I'm on Vamp by then, a live sale. I spent my eBay quarterly coupon on these stickers to put on boxes to cover up, you know, whatever, repurpose boxes. I should have gotten more boxes. I didn't realize that I don't have... I think I've got 4x4 and 5x5, so I need like some 6x6, some 8x8, since you can't, well, I mean, you could use Priority Mail, but Priority Mail is so expensive now. Ground Advantage is such a great deal, but the hard part is that we used to be shipped Priority. Priority was honestly usually the best deal for me versus parcel, shipping out of Iowa, and I can use the boxes. Now I can't use the boxes. I got to buy my boxes, so... It's a great deal for the customer. Don't get me wrong. The shipping is really good with Ground Advantage, and it gets there maybe a day longer than it would take Priority. So it is a great deal. It just stinks when you now have to come up with boxes because I don't get enough boxes that I could repurpose for shipping. I ship all sizes of things, and I need a big variety. What do you think, Teddy? Are you sniffing my flip-flops? Teddy, can you look at Mama? He's like, no, it's nap time, Mom. He loves to lay on the floor, on the hard floor. I've said before, I think it's because it's cool. He likes it. I did a delivery of groceries from Target. When they rolled out their new Target Circle program, where now you can get all the discounts, you know, automatically in the app. You don't have to search for them. They apply. They were also offering a membership deal where it's called, what is it? Target Circle Plus or something? I don't know. But they were offering a deal on it, and the deal included free delivery of groceries. Now, it's through Ship, so you do need to tip the driver. I don't live that far from Target, but I was like, I don't even want to leave the house today. So I did a shipped order and said the recommended amount is 20%, which was like $14.17. And I gave her 15. So, but one thing I got is skim milk. I got 2. I don't know if anyone else drinks skim milk who watches me. I lately have had the hardest time finding it. I'll try to do a pickup order from Target. They're out. I'll try to get it from Sam's Club. They're out. Like, what's going on with the skim milk? This is the only milk I've ever drank. I mean, I probably drank whole milk as a baby, but I don't remember that. We always had fat-free skim. which also makes sense of why anytime I make something that's supposed to be extra creamy with the milk, it's not extra creamy. I only figured that out, I don't know, like 5 or so years ago. It's like, oh, our macaroni and cheese isn't as creamy as at other kids' houses because we use skim milk. But anyway, I got 2 gallons, so have some for a while. Something else they finally had in stock at my store are the wisps, the cheddar. I know a lot of people get the Parmesan, and I have the Parmesan, but the cheddar ones, these are so good. So I grabbed 2 bags of these. Now these are the bites. They're the little ones. I prefer the bigger ones, but still, we will not be greedy. We will take what we can get. Sour cream. I really like their brand of sour cream. I prefer it. It is my favorite. I don't just like it. I love it. It's my preferred, the Good and Gather sour cream. So much cheaper than the other brand names. And again, I like it much better than, I don't know, what's the other ones? Well, whatever the other ones are, I like this better. And then I had to get my A&E old fashioned cottage cheese small curd. Are you small curd? Or not small curd? I'm small curd, and I strain it to get rid of all the extra liquid so it's really dry. I like dry, small curd cottage cheese. Well, we're hanging out in the yard, Charlie's favorite place. We have to sniff the whole yard. And by sniff, I mean them, not me. I'm not sniffing the whole yard. But he would be outside all day long if I'd let him. The grass is a little long. Of course, he loves that because I guess it kind of tickles. I think he's going to poop. We won't watch. I am very concerned that my neighbor's tree is going to fall on my house. I don't know what the protocol for this is. Am I responsible for trimming those branches? But like, yeesh. But the whole neighborhood is like that. Very mature trees. This is what you call an established neighborhood with mature trees, which means branches all over your yard after storms and bugs. So many bugs. Teddy has joined the sniffing party. What you looking for? What you sniffing? You're so funny. Are you done? You want to go inside? You got some more sniffing to do. It's not as hot and humid as I thought it was going to be today. It's actually nice out. You want to stay out for a while? You can. We'll stay out for a while. Okay. You stay out here. We'll take a little rest. Good job. It's nice out. What do you think, Teddy? Teddy says, I prefer the indoors. I prefer the indoors. No, Teddy does not wear his belly band outside. That's only for inside. That is because he is a marker, which means he will lift his leg and tinkle everywhere to mark his territory because he's a nervous dog. So we wear the belly bands inside. Yeah. He's so good about it. He actually likes them. I get one out and he comes running and, you know, knows it's time to put it on, don't ya? Yeah. What do you think, Charlie? Should we stay out here the rest of the day? Yeah. Oh, now we're back up. What do you want to do, Charlie? You want to go in? Teddy wants to go inside. I put my little scarf thingy on my head because my hair is so short and I don't like it. It'll grow. Anyway, I just cannot do anything today. I went and I did edit 3 pages of my children's book. What I do is I write, what I do, for those of you who are interested in children's books specifically, is I have a template in Canva now that is sized correctly. All the pages are laid out. So I used to write all my children's books in Word. Now I write them in Canva, so page to page. Once I'm done with my second draft, which is me going through and, you know, I write the first draft, then I start back up and I read it through and I make corrections and change and all the things. So after that, my third draft is where I go on to Grammarly. Now I have Grammarly Pro and I copy and paste each page of text into Grammarly Pro so it can check things like commas and all that kind of stuff. And then so I'm on that process. I've done 3 pages. Not hard, but here I am dragging my feet. Once that is done, then I will give it one more read through, make sure it's the way I want it, and then I will start working on the illustrations. So I could have finished it, but I can't focus today. I don't know what it is. First I thought it was Saturday. No, now it's Sunday. I want to watch Olympics, but yet gymnastics aren't on yet. I don't know. I can't focus today. Some days are like that, and that's okay. Sunday's usually my big deep clean day, but I've actually did some deep cleaning yesterday and the day before. So really the only thing I need to do today is change my bedding. So, which is a big, does anybody else hate changing their bedding? All the sheets and the pillows, and it's so nice when it's all on there, and you know, it's like, oh, my nice plush bed, until you have to change it. But I need to do that. But otherwise, I did, like, you know, the dusting, and I used the Swiffer dry duster a lot during the week, and the wet jet, especially in the kitchen. But I kind of did all of that yesterday on all the floors. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just stuck right now because I know this coming week is the week before I'll start with my books, and I could get a million things done, but I'm almost like stuck. You know, I'm stuck. I can't work. It is 9:41 p.m. I can barely move because I've been in my chair for hours watching the gymnastics. Was the entire competition, did it take hours to complete? No. Did NBC literally have a commercial and then another segment after every American went on an apparatus? Basically, yes. So what could have taken 30 minutes to watch took about 4 hours. But anyway, I did have another sale that I can get out in tomorrow's mail. This is Billy. She is a Fisher Price. Oh gosh, what are these called? There's like 4 of them from the 70s. And now, of course, I can't remember. Anyway, I have 2, but I sold her for $11.99. I had her at $14.99, and then I sent offers to watchers. So $11.99 with the buyer paying shipping. And I had stored her in one of these plastic bags, which I have a bazillion of from when I did Amazon FBA. So just to protect her in storage, but we'll get her in a poly mailer. I will do a bubble mailer just to, I'm really big on just protecting things in shipment. You know, I get so many packages, and you're like, gosh, is this the best they could have done? So I like to, you know, we'll put Billy in a bubble mailer, an eBay bubble mailer, just to give her a little added protection. And we'll send an eBay sticker along with her too. Well, hello, it is the next day. It's Monday, okay? Listen, yesterday, Sunday, I spent all morning thinking it was Saturday. Today, all morning, I thought it was Tuesday. Why am I living in the future? I don't know. Anyway, I just got out of the doctor's office. I got my second shingle vaccine. It's a 2-dose vaccine. So I got my first one 2 months ago, and I scheduled this one. So a little tip, if you've never heard before when you're getting vaccines, is to make your arm, like I always stand up now and make my arm just as limp as possible. A nurse told me that years ago, and I said that to her. I said, I'm going to stand up so I can make my arm limp. And she was an older nurse. She's like, absolutely. That'll make it less sore, and to move it. So ever since I got it, I've been doing this, like the chicken dance, you know, and like, yay, chicken dance, yay, chicken dance. Because the first one I got, I was sore. I mean, and I felt kind of, and I usually don't really have much of a response to vaccinations, but the shingles is kind of brutal. But it's better than shingles. This is what you always have to tell yourself when you're going in to get anything. Is your arm going to be a little sore? Will you maybe feel a little, yes, but it's better than shingles. Nobody wants the shingles, okay? Anyway, now I'm going to pop into Dollar Tree real quick because I need a couple of those loofah shower scrubby thingies, you know, that use in the shower, whatever they're called. What are they called? Spongy loofahs? I don't know. It is hot and humid. I thought yesterday was actually pretty nice, but it's actually getting worse as we go through the day. So today's worse than yesterday, then it's gonna be worse tomorrow, and then I think Thursday we're all just gonna burn up. So, you know, anyway, but into Dollar Tree to find some loofah, whatever they're called. So I've been wanting to get one of these little caddies to keep the doggies. Like, I have ear wipes and nose wipes for them and some other stuff, so I can just take it with me when I'm doing their grooming. And I saw these little Disney princess bags of these accessories. I'm trying to figure out what size dolls they fit. Do they fit like a Barbie size doll? I thought they did. I'd grab a couple for Sophie. I guess I could scan them and see what they do. I can't find, I just did a quick Amazon scan. I couldn't find them. I'm gonna grab a couple for her. Her birthday's coming up, so I'll put it in her birthday bag. She loves the Disney princesses. And she also likes dinosaurs and cars. She likes all the things. Oh, they've got more of those. I got her a few of those last time. I should get her an Echo mic. Her parents would kill me. Ha ha ha. I don't know if she's playing too much with Barbie yet. She's going to be 5. So still she's kind of, you know, she's a little girl. But in the next year or so, she'll probably get a little bit better with like dressing the Barbie. Because, you know, Barbie's so cute and they'll try to put clothes on her. And it is very difficult. Very difficult. I need more whiteout. Where does the whiteout go? It like eats itself. And a new glue stick, another item that eats itself. We have found the loofahs. We have some there as well. I like these because they're not, I got some, I don't know, a few months ago, and they're so thick. It's like they soak up all the soap, and I'm like, where's my soap? And it's like, we ate it. Well, give it back to me. Back from Dollar Tree, I thought I'd show you. I picked up one of the little pocket calendars. This was probably like, now that I'm home, I'm like, oh wait, because I used to have these to keep track of all my dad's appointments on the go. Of course, we don't have that many appointments now, so anyway, but I'll use it. I know you can do it all on your phone, but I still like paper. And then I grabbed just some snacks for my snack box. I put a snack box out for the delivery guys, and it's getting a little empty. I need to go to Sam's Club, but they had these pretzels, they had some Oreos, and then I grabbed this cereal thing just because it would fill my box up a little bit until I can buy more in bulk. Obviously, with the warm weather, I can't buy anything chocolate, so it's been kind of a struggle to find snacks that I know that they like that aren't going to melt. So, because they definitely like the chocolate stuff best, but it is going to be like 100 today. So yeah, this will have to do. Apple Jacks Jumbo Snacks. Just watched the U.S. men gymnastics team win bronze. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. That was stressful to watch. Oh, thank goodness. Japan's first, China's second. And Japan and China are just so far ahead of everybody else that it really is almost like a fight just to get on the podium. And the fact they did it is amazing. I've just been screaming like a lunatic. Ah, awesome. And now the women tomorrow, hopefully they can get gold. Right. It is after dinner. I have been working on my book, the Halloween children's book. The text is done. I will read it one more time through before I print. Now I'm working on the illustrations, and that's where the work comes in. But regardless, I did have an eBay sale. It is this vintage Cub Scout flashlight. And I don't know if I got this at an estate sale or an auction haul. I do not remember. But it sold for $34.99. I have fresh batteries in it. Tested. Works. So yay. $35 for an old flashlight, and the buyer paid shipping.